because I also played against him, Bremer.
Bremen, the defender.
From Juventus.
Okay.
Yeah. He played in Torino. That year he won best defender of Serie A.
Hello guys, it's Mo, and today I'm in Würzburg, the Kicker Stadium of Würzburg, Würzburg Kickers, and I got invited by a football player here. He's from Italy. He moved to the city, so yeah, he invited me for an interview, and yeah, can't wait to start the interview. There's going to be a lot of learning points there, and yeah, a lot of inspiration in the interview. I'm doing for you guys, and I also want to show a moment of appreciation from you guys for the support, and I see it, so yeah, it makes me more go harder. One thing, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Ja, vet. Minchia, tu abiti in cima, eh? Tu abiti negli Alpi. Minchia. Tu cane? Posto? Pericoloso? Hello guys, yes Mo. Welcome to another show of In and Out. And today I have with me former Inter Milan youth side player and Turin youth side player, and he also won a Luxembourg Cup in the league, top league. And yeah, he's a top baller, and I'm grateful to have him here.
I appreciate that, bro.
And yeah, I'm here with Lado.
My name is Lado, yeah. Hi to everyone.
So how are you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm good. Now the one thing, I'm injured. I want to come back really soon, you know, maybe other 3 weeks. So I hope I will have time to play last games in the championship. So that's it.
So let's start from the beginning, from where you were born.
Bro, I born in Moldavia.
Yeah.
It's country where I born. So until my 12th, I played there. In name of the club, it was Dacia. It's where I born.
Okay.
After my 12th, I go first time in Ukraine. I played there 1 year for Shakhtar Donetsk.
Oh, okay.
And after, if you remember, when the first war starts, so after that moment I leave. And I come back to my country. Until my 15th I play still there, and on my 15th I go to Portugal.
Okay.
So I played there 1 year at Sporting Lisbon. And after when I arrived my 16th, I needed to choose or stay there, or because at 16 you can sign your first professional contract.
Yeah.
So I was thinking or stay there or go to Inter Milan
But where, before we go to the Inter Milan side, moving to the youth side, that's I think where everything started. So let's go from the scratch, which team, you're from Moldova, right?
Yeah.
So which team did you start from there to make you who you are today? Which team exactly?
The name of the club?
Yeah.
Dacia Buican.
Okay.
It's the name of the club.
So how was the transaction from growing up there in football wise to making it,
to be honest, it's so open, it's not it's not like in Europe, because in Europe when you go to professional clubs, it's more, you need to be a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work. Maybe you have to come back if the other guys go to the city.
Yeah.
Maybe until 11, 12 you need always to be back at 7, 8.
Yeah.
And it's everything about mentality, about it's more open. In my country it was more open. It was free. It was not even professional clubs, you know, because youth in my country, it's all the teams, they're not professional.
Yeah.
Just one club, it's Sheriff Tiraspol.
Okay.
It's good academy, also good youth guys, good youth academy. So it's just this.
So how did Inter Milan come about to get you? It's a big team to say Inter Milan are taking you from this team to their youth side. How was the transaction there?
I think it was after we had one when I played in Sporting. I cannot play official games because I still didn't have the contract with the club. So we had one tournament in Switzerland. And I did really good tournaments, so I think, and there was a lot also of Italian clubs. It was maybe Sampdoria and Juventus.
Okay.
And it was a lot of also like Italian scouts and scouts from everywhere. So I think maybe this is the reason. Also after we had some tournament with national team, so maybe they saw me somewhere.
Okay, this tournament. Sorry to interrupt. This tournament, is it like a tournament to watch the youth side of like your country, or in general? Just
No, it was like for everyone, you know. It was like a lot of also like teams from maybe Africa. You know,
okay. General.
From, yeah,
okay,
also
okay.
like Paris Saint-Germain was there. Juve, a lot of also good clubs and a lot of like, well, let's say, no-name clubs, but there was like still like good academies, you know.
Okay. So then, when you came to, let's talk about now Inter Milan. So when you come to Inter Milan, how was the feeling like now I'm at Inter Milan? You know, this team is a historic team, and you know you want to, of course.
It's, you know, it's like when you came there, it's like a lot of emotion. You're also like a bit scared, you know, like your hands shaking all the time. Like, but it's good feeling. It's like you feel like really nice, you know. You are like worth or something like more, you know. So it's really nice experience. It's really.
So how was the people at Inter Milan? Like, you know, for me, I think a player is built by the people around them. So how was the process at Inter Milan when you came? How did they welcome you?
Yeah, the thing is, when I came there, Italian people, they don't speak English.
Oh yeah, so true.
So for me was so, on the beginning it was so hard. So I need to learn Italian fast. So I learned Italian like maybe in 2 months.
Oh, 2 months?
Yeah, like in 2 months I already can have conversation with some people. Like after maybe four or five, I can like speak fluently like normal language.
4 months?
Yeah, like to be like honest, like right now my first language is Russian, but right now my first language I think it's maybe Italian, because now when I'm dreaming, when I'm speaking, I always think in Italian, you know.
I love it, dreaming. Even
So like the process on the beginning was really hard, but also the guys, they was not speaking Italian. English, but they always kind of like try to help me, make some jokes also in Italian if I don't understand. Some people like also make jokes with me like in English. They try to speak in English with me, so like the people was really kind, really nice. I still have big friends from the club. So when we start, my best friend, he's from Sweden. So when I came there, he came like maybe 6 months after. So I still like, he become like my best friend, you know. So it's.
Well, that's perfect. For me, it's all about when you come to Inter, and then in general in football, you have to get yourself right around people, and then of course you have to be in contact with the right people to be mentally there. Exactly, so how was your mentality to say, nah, I want to, like, I'm better than them, I want to be in the first team? Like, how was the mentality when you're in that moment? How was the grind mentality?
When you arrive like at that point, you need also some confidence, you know. Because the football, like, it's all about also confidence, you know. I think it's 90% head and like 10% is rest of everything. Because if you are not ready here, you will be not that fast. You will not, like, the ball control will be not that good. So if you are not ready here, you lose everywhere. So I did really good trainings on the beginning, so I was a bit confident. And after we had first game in the championship, like, I just came. Normally I didn't have to play. I need maybe come in after. But before the game, they recognized that another striker, he have like too many yellows, you know, from the last championship, so he cannot play this game. So I get in from first 11. And on my debut, like after maybe 12 minutes, I score.
Oh, that's crazy.
So after that point, I played in Youth of Inter every game. So I think it was really important, like, the opportunity I take. So, like, I don't know how it will work how it was working if my like confidence was going maybe a little bit down. You know, maybe my first training was not that good. Maybe first game was not that good. But everything goes like really nice on my head. I was like, I can do it. I'm there, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Not like it's a reason why I'm playing all games, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it's more about mentally more mentally than, of course, your legs.
Exactly, yeah.
Because then if you're in the pitch, because like we talk about mentality, you're coming there. Did you come with your family or were you alone there?
Alone.
You see, so that's the point. So how is it, you know, your family is in another country, then you come to a new country. That's another topic people don't see.
Exactly.
So how do you like protect that? How do you like, how can I say it? How do you establish yourself? Like, how do you feel comfortable thinking, yeah, I'm here alone. I have to fight for myself now.
Like right now, it's too difficult to say because like I already used to live alone, you know. For me, it's maybe
okay.
right now.
Yeah.
I want to live. For me, it's better because I feel like more free. I have more my time, you know, to like maybe sometimes also you don't need nobody, you know. You just want to stay with yourself. But when I was there, my first like I still was in a relationship with one girl, so it was like, you know, you leave the country, you let like everyone. Like my family was in Moldavia, like everyone was there, and I was like alone in Italy. So thanks also to the guys who welcomed me really well. So they give me the room with another two guys. They was Italian. Didn't speak English.
Okay.
But they are really kind, you know. So it was much easier to like used to stay there, you know, with them. And after maybe some days I met one guy. He was from Romania.
Okay.
So in my country we speak two languages, Russian and Romanian.
Okay.
So after I moved in the room with him, so he was like really like he helped me a lot.
Okay.
Because he helped me with a lot of things I didn't know. Maybe also a city because Milan is really big, you know. In some parts of city it's really dangerous. So he helped me a lot, and like I was feeling really nice. I was not thinking about maybe some things in my country. I'm alone here, my family is at home. So I was feeling like really, really good, you know.
So in that time, were you communicating a lot with your family?
Yeah, and I communicate with my family also now every day. Yes.
Okay.
Also now, yeah.
So
with all my, just not with my father, but with my whole family, my mom, my sister, my grandfather, my grandmother. I communicate with them every day.
So right now, so Inter, what was your statistic in the beginning? Was it high goals? What was your statistic, if you remember?
To be honest, like the statistic was not maybe that good, but the minutes of playing, I play every game 90 minutes.
Okay.
The thing is, I never was the type of striker who scored like a lot of goals, you know, like a lot to say I scored for the season, maybe 25 goals. Yeah, I score my goals maybe 5, 6, 7 goals maybe per season, but the work, all other work I do, like it's always was appreciated. So I always, in all teams almost where I was almost everywhere playing, you know.
But you know the thing is, you're like a striker, 9.
Yeah.
And now this modern number 9, it's more of like people see you have to be scoring goals, you have to,
this is the
you know.
thing, because now, right now in the moment, to be honest, nobody will go like and check all your games you play. Maybe when one team wants like to like buy you, you know.
Yeah.
They check the statistic. Maybe they see, okay, you play all the games, but like the statistic is not that good, you know. So they like will think a lot. So this is the thing. Yeah, you're right. So.
Yeah, for me, I would say 9, a modern 9.
Just statistic, exactly. Yeah.
So, but for me, even the hard work you put in for the team, and then you open the doors for the other players to perform also.
Exactly.
People don't see that, but at the end of the day, they expect goals.
For this thing, there is a lot of scouts, you know, who check maybe, for example, let's say one scout come for our game, he see maybe the work I do, like, maybe I'm not scoring, but the work I do, and maybe he say, yeah, maybe he's good for our team, you know, he can be good for our team. So it's works, like we can say it's work like this, you know.
Crazy. And also in Inter, which player do you think you played with now is big now? In Serie A, in big leagues?
It's a lot of players. It's who played now in Serie A, like Sebastiano Esposito, Martin Satriano, he played like in Ligue 1 also, in first league of French. There's a lot of players.
Or do you still keep in contact with them, or?
Yeah, with some of them, yes. Like people who I told you now, not anymore, but with a lot from the club, yes. I keep more contact with the people from Torino than Inter, but yeah, still with some guys from Inter, I keep in contact with
So
them.
nowadays at Torino, let's go to Torino. So now from Inter, you go to Torino, the youth
After
side.
3 years, yes.
Yeah, you go to the youth side. How was the transaction playing youth side of Inter and Torino youth side? How was the transaction? What's the difference for you when you moved to?
What was the reason to move there? Like
No, like the transaction way of like you at Inter, the system is
Yeah.
different, and you go to Torino, it's another city also. The system is different. So how was the transaction for you at Torino? How did you feel welcomed in Torino?
For me, my
Yeah.
best year of like, but I can also say one of the best years in my life, you know, like it was exactly the transaction from Inter to Torino because I
Okay.
met the really nice people. The city was amazing. Like for me now, Torino is like home. When I have free time, I go
Okay.
always there. So like the transaction from Inter to Torino was like, I will never regret it. You know, it was so nice because I met a lot of good people. I have my best friends, and it's like also the guy with who I played in Inter, my best friend, he moves with me in Torino. So it's
Okay.
also was the reason because after Inter I had some opportunities to go like maybe in other clubs.
Yeah.
Maybe it's what there was Fiorentina, Sampdoria,
Okay.
and some other clubs maybe, Napoli, and I called my friend, and because I received the call from Torino, and I
Yeah.
called my friend. I asked him like, "Hey, bro, how are you? What's going on? How you feel there?"
Yeah.
He told me like, "It's nice. I really like it." So he like a bit. He didn't want to push me, but he a bit pushed me, you know, to go there.
Yeah. Okay.
So this was also the reason because I knew it like I go already somewhere where I knew where I know someone, you know. So this also was like one of the reasons, you know.
And they say the rest is history and stuff. So perfectly. Now we are Torino. So the youth side, you're training with them, you're playing with them. What made you say, okay, now I'm reaching, because now you're with the under 18s, right?
No,
When
there
you
was
came-
already under 19.
Under
This
19s.
was my last year, yeah. Of
Okay, under
19s.
19s.
Yeah, because the thing is in Italy we
Yeah.
don't have under 23.
Ah,
Just
okay.
3 clubs. Juve, they have like from maybe a long time ago,
Okay.
they have like some years. And the Milan and Atalanta, they opened like under 23
Okay.
just this year, you know.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
they're new.
So that means now you're under 19s when you came to Torino.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
So now you're in a mind of, I have to sign a professional contract with Torino. I have to be in the first team.
The first, yeah.
So how was the mentality? Because you already made your academy levels, like did your matches, statistics, everything was Inter. Then you come to Torino. Now you have to prove that, yeah, I'm ready for
First team.
the big dogs, the first team. How was the procedure for you?
So after, like Inter, when I go to because to be honest, in the beginning I didn't know if I want to go there, you know, or not.
Okay.
So, but in the end, I was because always about like football. My grandfather take care about me, you know. So he was like, I don't know, this is a good option. Maybe it's better we find something else, like maybe in England or something. And I called him. No, I want to go there. I want to show like to everyone what like I can do, you know. So when I go there, my mentality was like, I'm there not for just be, you know. I'm there for something like more.
To prove that, yeah,
exactly.
I'm here to be here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the season was like, it also was maybe one of the best seasons I did.
Oh, okay.
It was a good season. I scored like maybe 7 goals, 4 assists.
Oh, wow.
It
Okay.
was nice. I was always like in the second part of the season, I was always with first team. I was training with first team, but I was playing with under 19 with my team.
Ah, okay.
So like the level, the experience was much
Higher, of course.
higher
Yeah.
than like Inter, you know, because in Inter, yeah, the level it's much higher, like first team and like youth, I don't know, it's pretty the same, you know.
Yeah.
But first team, yeah, first team of Inter, the level is much higher. So for me, it was really like important that year to be like more in first team than like also to go pre-season, maybe in pre-season with the first team of Torino, and I did it. I go there with them, and after I go on my first loan, like in Belgium and after Luxembourg.
Okay, so then in Turin, when you joined the first team, how was your feeling like towards like, you know, now you're going with the first team, you're thinking, I'm with them now. So, you know, everyone has like, I'm doing the first team for the first time. How was your
The first time
your
it's
feeling?
always like so excited, you know, like
Were you nervous, excited, or excited, confident, excited? You know, we have nervous, excited.
I always say like it's good to be like excited, like also like not to be scared, but be like have a lot of maybe emotions, but don't exaggerate with emotions, you know, because it's like good emotions. You're like a bit shaking, but you go to the pitch and you say like you will show like you want to be there. You know, it's like different things. So I had that feeling, you know. I wanted to go to the pitch, but like with good emotions, you know, like. And the important thing, like, don't exaggerate with emotions, you know, because if you exaggerate with emotions,
yes, yeah, that's true. So now you're with the first team, you're training with them. Who was the best player? You're like, wow, like first impression, wow, this guy is like top class player, the first team of Torino.
Because I also played against him,
Bremen, the defender.
From Juventus,
okay.
Yeah. He played in Torino. That year he won best defender of Serie A.
Okay.
After also like Samuel Ricci.
Okay.
Now he plays
the
in the national
midfielder.
team. Yeah.
Okay. So you think the other people who were like, wow, to your eyes, like training with them, wow.
Yeah, but also with everyone, you know, it's.
But you know, there are some players are like, you're like, okay, everyone is good.
Yeah.
Normally,
I mean,
everyone
like
is good.
in Torino, it was more like maybe all the players. It's maybe on the pre-same level, you know. It was not like maybe Inter, because in Inter you say like, okay, you see Lautaro, Lukaku, Hakimi.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like you can say some players. You see Alexis Sanchez. You see some players there. Like you say, wow, it's too much. Say like wow.
High class levels. Yeah.
But in Torino, it was like a lot of quality, but players played the same, like on the same level, you know, everyone.
It's crazy. Then from transaction to Torino, you played few matches or with the first team?
No, I did one bench.
Okay.
Against Milan,
okay.
Like Stadio Leon Stadium of Torino.
Okay. So how was it to be? You were in the stadium of Milan, San Siro?
No, we went on Stadio Olimpico, Stadium of Torino. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How was it the feeling to be there? Like, what was the crowd?
35K.
35,000.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Like to play in the atmosphere. Honestly, when you play in the atmosphere, you think, wow, you are hyped to play. How was your feeling to be?
It was nice. It was too much, you know.
yes.
Because like when you was under the like fans, you know, under like all the, because like, you know, when you go on the pitch, you're like under, I don't know how to call it, like in
tunnel.
English. Yeah, like
tunnel. The tunnel. Yeah.
The stadium was shaking.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it was like when you go like to warming up, it was crazy. It's a nice experience.
It's crazy. Then from there, obviously, you went to, I think, Belgium, like you said.
Yeah, for 6 months.
And how was the experience and now you're moving to a new country. Again, which you said, like you said earlier, but how was your experience there? What's the name of the team in Belgium?
Virton.
Okay, how was the experience there when you came there? How did they welcome you?
Maybe it was the most harder experience.
Okay.
Because of like, people was kind, also like fans was like really kind, you know, like they recognize on the streets, like they speak with you. It was nice, but for me it's also important like to be in maybe one city like where it's atmosphere. It's also like good for me, you know.
Yeah.
Because the place, like the city, it's not
for you.
Yeah, it was too cold. It was like.
So you're from Russia. Normally, cold is not a thing, or you want.
Yeah, but still, okay. It's maybe not about cold, but it's more about like city. The city was like always empty, you know.
Okay.
Like it was so dirty. It was a lot of like also maybe dead birds on the ground, you know.
Yeah. You want to be in an environment whereby your mind is clear.
Yes, also that it was hard because that time there in Belgium, it was like my first experience in the bigs. Like, yeah, you can say like this.
Yeah.
And I didn't play that 6 months, so it was tough. It was maybe one of the hardest, let's say, clubs where I played.
That's why I always say footballers have toughest job, because you have to also adapt to new changes, new environment, and you have to think fast. Okay, is this one for me or not? And then you have to decide.
And after, okay, everyone will say like, hey, you play so like football, you know, you don't have to think about about everything.
Yeah. But they don't know the like I always say, they don't know the behind the scenes of everything, because a player is human, you know.
Because what's happened like outside of the pitch, it's like another thing, you know.
Yeah. That's
I also need maybe to go like somewhere out to like maybe not to a good dinner, you know, to have a bit of fun, everything. But yeah,
that's the point. And then now you said you did 6 months in Belgium, and then you came back to Torino.
No, I go to Luxembourg.
Oh, Luxembourg directly.
Luxembourg,
okay, so then Luxembourg. Let's talk about Luxembourg. That's where I think you at least got achievement there. So how was the procedure with like changing from like directly Italy, Belgium, now you're in Luxembourg? How was the procedure there in Luxembourg now?
So it's on the beginning also in Luxembourg was like a bit hard because I don't know, I don't remember even why, but I remember the moment there, like my first 4 months was a bit hard.
But in terms of football-wise, or
about everything? About everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, if like maybe some people was like, it was like, I don't know how to say, like was not that welcome, really nice, you know, because like I'm the guy who like go good with everyone, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you are good with me, I'm always will be like good with you. Also, if you don't good with me, I will be try to be like good with you, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like a bit hard first like months, because also like to find the apartment, like other things what's happened outside of the pitch, you know. So my head was always like somewhere else, not on the pitch, you know.
Yeah.
But after these 6 months, like we won also the championship that year. So we go to play like the qualifications and the qualifications of champions, and after qualification of conference. So we lost in like first 2 games in Champions League, like in first, like how you call it, first stage.
Okay,
first
group stage,
first stage of like 2 games against Slovan Bratislava. So first game we draw 1-1. Second game we lost 1-0 or 2-1, and we missed 2 penalties.
Okay.
But the experience was like first experience like in Europe, you know, like in Champions League and the conference. So it was also nice. We played first game there, like game away, 20,000 people.
Wow, crazy. So how? Now let me reschedule it again. So now you won the league with in Luxembourg with your team. So how was your feeling to win a trophy? Like finally, at least you won a trophy for the club.
It was nice because you achieved something, you know. You won like the championship, but for me was like I was not that happy like I wanted to be, because like there 4 months, like second part of the season, I didn't play that much.
Posto, Tricoloso. So I'm here at Lado's place, and we're going to talk about, because it's new here in Würzburg. You got the team here, Würzburg Kickers. They were like playing 2nd division, 3rd division. They went to Regionalliga. They have a good history of football here in Germany. And I wanted to ask him also, how is it now? How do you feel being in Würzburg? How are you welcome here?
Oh, I feel nice. To be honest, it's like also the team, they welcome me really nice. So for me it was not that hard to like adapt to the city, to the place, to the pitch, you know. I was welcome to a lot of guys like really fast. So for me it was like good help, you know.
But how was your feeling? Like you came from Italy, then you went to Belgium, then different countries, and now you come to Germany. How was because you're used to traveling, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how do you adapt here in Würzburg? How was the people towards you? Like how are they towards you?
Yeah, the thing is how I'm like lived home when I was really young, so for me
Yeah.
it's not a problem to change places, you know.
Okay.
It's like really, I'm used to, how you said, I'm used to be like travel.
Yeah.
So like to adapt somewhere, like it's not that hard. And if I get like support from like teammates, from like also my family, so it's also my family, they live in Berlin, so it's not it was not that hard. It was like it's go like slowly, but it's go like pretty fast.
So like in general, like how was the fans? You know, you come, you're a new player. Like how was the fans towards you? Like player from Torino, Inter, like playing big teams and coming to a team like Würzburg. The fans would be like, "Who is this guy?" How did they welcome you? How was it for you to be like, "Wow"? How was the atmosphere for you when you came here?
It was nice, but how I already also told you, like it's about like the fans.
Mm-hmm.
How like I don't like think about this, you know. Like I can tell you like about the team, how they like. Also, we had some games. We like was not that we didn't won like the games we needed to win for like maybe be close to win the championship, but they always was there for us, you know, like they always support us, they come for every game, like a lot of fans, so it was like, I can say like, they was there for us, you know.
The most important, I always ask, how do you find yourself in the pitch now? Feeling, how is the comparison when you play? You know, you play different like competitions, like I said already in Italy, Belgium. How is the competitiveness here in Germany for you? How do you see it? Because the football, I think
Yeah, the
Bundesliga is
foot,
different from Serie A, you know, so it's a
yeah,
different style.
but it's physical football, you know. I know it's similar to like to
Yeah,
maybe Italy football, you know, like maybe more stronger like here
yeah,
in like in Germany than Italy, but yeah, you have like to adapt yourself on the pitch, you know.
yeah, yeah. And in the, how can I say it? For example, how was the coach? You know, because I think it was another coach. But did you find, were you with the other coach, with the new coach?
No, when I came here, it was just one coach, like
Ah,
the
okay.
current now.
How was the coach? Was he? Because you're new, you know, a coach is also a role of make a player like welcome to a new country, the language also, the aspect. So of course you have difficulties in, you know, understanding the teammates, communication. How was it in terms of that topic, communication and the language?
Like, what I like here in Bavaria, like everyone speaks English, you know, so it was also like I didn't have the language barrier, you know,
Yeah,
so it was like really easy to adapt also for the language.
yeah.
And the coach, like, he welcomed me like really good. So he said me like in the first day, if I need some help, like don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah.
So like,
And of course, I have to talk about this for the people also looking, the food. Let's talk about food here. So, how do you find the food here in Germany? To be
I ca-
honest, because you know it's different from, of course,
like
in Italy.
the thing is, I don't trust like other countries' food. You know, like my food, it's like Italy, Spain. Like I like food from that part. So like when I get in the new country, like maybe how I was living in Luxembourg or here in Germany, I cook for
Yeah,
myself, you know. Or if I go to, like to eat somewhere, I go like to the things I know, like maybe
yeah,
Italian restaurant, Greece, something what I know, Mexican, what I know,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. But you know, here the tradition, I think,
Yeah, like
traditional.
potatoes and
Yeah, that's the point.
yeah,
Potatoes,
like the sausages.
sausages. But
Yeah.
the thing is, as a footballer, you have to be healthy. So this kind of foods are like traditional, but you know, you
Yeah, like
always put
potatoes, you can eat potatoes.
no potatoes, but the sausage stuff, you
Yeah,
know,
no, that
like
one,
that I
no.
want. So that's the point. But like I said, the food here is not bad. I like it. But you know, of course, you're Italian, so
It's difficult
naturally,
to compare, you know, it's like almost impossible, but yeah,
yeah,
like you, how I said, you adapt to everything, you know.
yeah, yeah, that's so true. So for you, let's say, let's go to like a Lado's routine. When you wake up, how is it to be like as a professional player? You know, you wake up in the morning. What's the routine for the people watching? What's the routine that you have?
Like the first thing, like when I wake up, I pray.
Yeah.
It's also when I go to bed, it's like this how I start and finish my day. After I have a dog, so like
Yeah.
how you can see like where I live, so
Yeah.
it's paradise for her. So I go like the first thing I do in the morning, it's pray and go out with her. After I
Yeah.
like prepare myself to the day, like I have breakfast and I go to training, to treatment, to like do my stuffs, you know, on the pitch, in the gym, and
Well, the day is crazy. But the dog, how do like some people when they wake up, honestly, with the dog, it's like also hard work to do with the dog, yeah?
yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot of sacrifice. Maybe also when you want to go somewhere, but you think like, wait, I have a dog, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice. It's like worth it, you know.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
really like she was always there for me, you know, when I needed something. So
Yeah.
like when I'm sad after the game, after one training was not that good, the first thing I want is coming back home and see her, you know.
But at the end of the day, that's love. So that's the routine you have. So it makes you also as a player, you have your routine.
Yeah.
That's what's helping you. So at the end of the day, it's your routine. So let's talk about you're playing also. You played for the national team of Moldova, right?
Yeah.
So how was it? How are you happy to be part of a national team like your country? To represent your country. It's a good feeling. Like they call you, the coach calls you, like I want to be in the team, represent the country.
Yeah, it's a good thing, maybe yeah, in the beginning, but after, to be honest, I had a lot of discuss with the coaches, with the federation, you know.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
like at one moment for me, it was like I said, look, to be honest, I spoke with president. I said, to be honest, look, I don't really want to come anymore, you know. So like,
Okay. But was it because of the system, the environment? It was
because of like everything, like the comportment, like
yeah,
the
behavior,
club,
yeah.
yeah, exactly, the clubs give you like they like not appreciate the players, you know. So it's like they don't give you like the respect like you give them, you know.
Yeah, they don't give you the credit that you
Yeah,
deserve.
exactly.
So
So like at one moment for me was too much, and I said like to the coach and to like president, look, I don't want like to be honest come like
yeah,
anymore. Now I will want to be like more focused on the team, you know,
yeah.
and that's it.
And like for example, let's go into music. You know, everyone has his own routine before a match.
Yeah.
What's your ritual? Like, what's your thing that turns you on before a match? You know, you have to listen to at least you have a song in your mind. Like, yeah, I need this song to deliver or something. You know, everyone has.
I have one. I have like all playlists before the
Yeah,
like game. You know, sometimes it's changed because like sometimes the music start to be boring,
yeah,
so I change. But yeah, I have some songs like I have to like listen before. Not I have. It's not like a ritual or something.
yeah.
But I like to listen that song because maybe it gives me other like motivation, like my thing. You know.
Mm. But for me, honestly, tell me one song like Drake, Kendrick, like a song.
Now, like the song I listen
Yeah.
more, it's maybe The Weeknd, Timeless.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good
That
choice.
one.
No, Timeless, I like it. For the guys watching Timeless, check Timeless. Good. I listen to
This
it.
song.
And
And
there's
after
also
one, maybe more like calm. I don't remember who sing the song, but it's Stand By Me.
okay. So that means you listen this before a game starts.
Yeah. Like when I'm in dressing room, when I do my warm up,
Okay.
my stuff, you know, before the game.
Okay. And also talking about Würzburg, what do you see here that like, nah, I want to. What like clicked for you? Like first day you came here, what was the like? What was the point of the city that you like? What was the city?
To be honest, when I came here, I
Yeah.
didn't accept like the city was, let's say, that good,
Yeah.
you know, because like how I told you, it's like city for young people. I saw
Yeah.
like it's a lot of young people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's really clean. You know, it's really calm.
Yeah.
What I saw, like it's not that dangerous. You know, so it's like
You're safe. Here
yeah,
it's
exactly.
a good environment, good city, good people. That's the most important. You have to feel, how can I say, comfortable,
Yeah,
and then the rest because as a player, you have to be in a place whereby you can be comfortable, then you can perform with free mind and stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
And do you like being uncomfortable?
Why not? You don't grow, bro, if you're not uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's the point. So yeah. So now we close it here. Thank you, Lado, for having me.
Subscribe to Mo's channel.
So guys, thank you for watching the interview with Lado. It was a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, so like I always say, don't forget to subscribe to see more of my videos. And yeah, like usual, I'm going to bring you bangers, and always stay tuned and enjoy.